it's just always a little bit of an uphill climb for these guys.
That's crazy.
Because Portland specifically, and then lots of other teams in the NBA, are built in such a way that eventually they're going to get some open looks for three.
Yeah.
And it's just, the points are just going to pile up faster. There were a couple of times yesterday where Portland was starting to hit from outside, and they'd hit a three, and the Thunder would run some good offense, get to the free throw line, and then make one of two. And then Portland would come down, get a corner three, and it goes down. And the Thunder comes back down, runs good offense, and misses another free throw. And so now, if Portland hits again, it's like an 8-2 run in about a minute. And you've run good offensive sets, but if you can't shoot, and I'm including the free throw line, man, you just got to work that much harder than the other guy. And I think we saw that last night. Oklahoma City, because they are poorly constructed and ill-equipped for today's NBA, they got to work so much harder than a team like Portland, who eventually, Lillard and McCollum are going to get loose from behind the line, and it just starts adding up in a different way. So I feel for the Thunder, the players on this team in a lot of ways, because watching last night, I felt like the guy who deserves the most blame here is Sam Preston. And I've loved him for years. Yeah. Just about every time he's made a decision, I've seen the rationale and I've been behind it. But the fact of the matter is, the NBA has gone to a different place, and he was not ahead of that curve. There is no way you can make an argument that he was ahead of that curve. You can make the argument that, hey, when Kevin Durant walks out, that's a tough spot for a GM to be in, and look, he procured Paul George, and absolutely, we all celebrated that, and we should. Yeah. And he turned Carmelo Anthony into Dennis Schroeder, we all celebrated that, and we should. That said, you look at this roster, where's the three-point shooting? Yeah. And in today's game, you need a lot more three-point shooting than what well, it's not like they need just one guy. It's not like if you put Seth Curry on their team, everything would be fixed. That'd be a nice start. It would. It'd be a nice start. But they need, at least a couple of guys who can really shoot. If Russell's your point guard, you really need to surround him with shooting, and they just haven't done it.